Just recently, James Cameron was on hand to deliver a 4K cut of Aliens, the second film in the Alien franchise. Now, just like the 4K cut of Terminator 2, this new cut is riddled with all sorts of errors, color grading problems, some audio issues, and the worst of all, they smudged the film with this filter to make everything look smooth, and now everything looks fake and like claymation almost. Well, if you're one of the people complaining, James Cameron says, get out of your mom's basement. Honestly, I wasn't complaining. Once I saw it, I just said, yeah, that's cool. And then I just watched my Blu-ray copy, which was fine. There are many 4K transfers that are absolutely abysmal. So let's talk about Aliens, because it falls into this. So what I'm going to have is 3 images that are going to cycle around. On the left is the original version. On the right is the new 4K transfer that was authorized and worked on by James Cameron. And I just want you to look at it and realize what's wrong with it. Your eyes should be automatically able to pick up on it. The color grading is off. The fine details have been smoothed out. Their skin has been made to look almost like fake claymation, borderline AI. They took a lot of the grime and grittiness from a lot of scenes and a lot of things that are going on in these scenes and just washed them away. Watching the cut of the film myself, a lot of times where there should be grain, it's not there anymore, and it makes the scene look almost like a badly AI-generated attempt to clone Alien. It's hard to explain unless you've seen it for yourself. Hopefully these images convey it. I mean, look at her headband there, and look at Ripley's hair right here in terms of how much cleaner everything gets and just how much grime is removed. And this image especially, just look at her skin on the left, look at it on the right. Yeah, it pales in comparison. Now look at like the belt, right? Look at all that. It removes the texture from it. It doesn't even look like a belt anymore. Like, it's really distracting. And again, some people have issues with this. I have an issue with it, but again, I wasn't out there complaining. And as I said, after I watched like 30 minutes, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pop in my normal Blu-ray, which is better. And it is. But James Cameron coming out there being like, hey, if you don't like it, get out of your mom's basement. That's honestly really low and disrespectful. Like, does he not understand that people love Aliens? Like, it's my favorite film in the series. I know a lot of people's as well. We waited for so long to get the 4K transfer. And what we got is something that can be put on a pedestal right next to what George Lucas did with the special editions and some of his cleanups of images. And I think it takes away a lot of what makes these films stick out. Like, if there are scenes in Aliens where everybody's gearing up and placing all the, like, turrets down and everything, and aliens start swarming, you know, it's one of the most iconic, like, action scenes ever, right? If you watch it in the 4K cut and I just sped forward to try to see it for myself and what it looks like, it is so smooth that it honestly looks like what I can only assume is going to be what Unreal Engine 6 games look like in like 5 years. It is that distracting. You can still see that it's artificial in a way. And it's terrible that they did that with this film. And what makes it worse is if you have like smooth motion on, which a lot of TVs have by default, where it like amps up the frame rate and inserts, you know, frames that shouldn't exist, it looks even worse. It's so distracting that honestly it feels like a slap in the face of everybody who bought the copy who loves this film. So unfortunate, but it's what we got. But hey, maybe like Terminator 2, that's been released 20 times. Maybe the next one they'll fix all the issues, because they did that with Terminator 2 eventually.